It's been nearly a year since the first case ever of a deadly swine virus found in the United States.
And now the Iowa pork producers estimate that the porcine epidemic diarrhea virus has killed nearly 2 million pigs in Iowa. We first told you about the obstacles Iowa farmers are working to overcome. Just last month, reporter Jason Hackett visited a farm in Monticello where caretakers had a practice of regularly taking off their shoes and changing clothes to try and keep the virus from spreading between pigs. But for some hog farmers, the potential for PEDV has completely changed the way they operate. CBS 2's Sadie Hughes joins us now with more. Sadie.
Scott and Tiffany, the farmers I spoke with certainly aren't taking any chances. Going on their farm was out of the question. They're under quarantine, which certainly isn't easy.
About 1,300 feet.
This is as close as we could get.
You can't see them all.
Farmer Mike Deahr met us on the road.
Nothing comes on this farm from a truck or a transportation device other than the ones that we own.
He runs a hog farm in Muscatine, much like Jason Russell does in Monticello. But while we can show you images of Jason's pigs, Mike's hog farm is off limits. He says it's a necessary precaution to protect his pigs from porcine epidemic diarrhea virus, or PEDV.
We moved our worker parking lot farther away from their office, and they all put on plastic boots out of their vehicle and wear them to the office.
That's where they encountered the disease barrier, something the Dahrs say divides the dirty and clean sides of the farm.
They sit down, take their shoes off, leave the booties on, swivel on the bench without their feet touching, and then go into their showers and shower in, shower out.
Mike's neighbor recently lost all of his piglets to the virus.
There's no way you can understand if you haven't seen such thing affect an animal. And it's very disheartening.
The virus has killed millions of pigs already, with nearly 40% of the confirmed U.S. deaths in Iowa. It's easily transmitted. While adult pigs can usually survive the virus, nearly all piglets die. That's why Mike says all the hog farmers he knows are banning visitors.
We're one of less than 10% of the sow herds in the state of Iowa that have not had this. Thus is why we have such stringent biosecurity.
Now, Mike's wife, Sue, says the virus has changed their way of life. She doesn't think they are ever going to let outside people on their farm again. Now, while PEDV can be deadly for young pigs, it doesn't affect people. People also can't get sick from eating an affected pig. Sadie Hughes, CBS 2 News.